Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Life Lessons in Minecraft. And the lesson that I want to teach today is why you should really try hard in high school. Now, it sounds so silly. I'm just hoping that it sounds less stupid coming from somebody like me compared to somebody like, your parents or your counselor or your teachers who, of course, they're going to tell you to try hard, but maybe somebody else who is not in that same boat, get it? Not in that same boat as your teachers and parents who just want to see you succeed. Come on, do what you need to do. This is from my own experience. Oops. There we go. This is from my own experience. I truly believe that trying hard in high school is one of the best things you can do for your life. Focusing on your education, going through and I'll give an example. So, a couple of my friends, they just blew their way through high school, which, they could do. They were smart. They didn't have to try. They started working to get money to start upgrading their PCs. They're doing all that. And only one of them ends up going to college, and he's going for accounting, and he's doing really good right now. But the other few people are struggling right now, where, you're working a job that pays $17 an hour, let's say, if you've been working there for 2 years after college. So they're working a job that pays $17 an hour, full-time, compared to somebody like my sister, who spent 5 years in education. And through that, she's going to be making over $40 an hour at 23. So even if it's just financially a reason why you should really care about education, that's one. The second is being educated and knowing things is so much more valuable than you may think. Education is one of the things that I'm most proud of, because it means that when I'm having a discussion with somebody, I can usually sway them to my side or, truly understand what they're talking about because of my education. Education is not just about things that you learn. It's about how you think. If you know how to think more, you're going to have a much more fulfilling life. You're going to be able to actually do things that you wouldn't be able to do had you not finished your education or had you not tried harder. I'll give another example of somebody else who I've met recently. One of my new roommates out in at college. He's 28 years old. He never graduated high school. And he just, all day, he sits around the apartment smoking weed, which sounds like a good life. I'll be honest, I can't really hate on that. But what I can hate on is the fact that he has no money at 28. By the time I'm 28, I hope to have at least $1 million. But he's still asking. He'll ask me. I'm 20 years old. He'll ask me for $25 so he can eat. I don't have $25 because I've been unemployed for a long time because of some life choices I made that got me into a bad place. So that's another one of the reasons why I think education is very important. Trying hard. You don't really have to care about friends and socializing, because the second high school's over, I don't talk to those people anymore, because your world gets so much bigger and you find your people rather than having the people that you just grew up nearby. And of course, there's some people that are really special that you meet during those years, and those people shouldn't be forgotten. But so many more people will just be people that you're gonna forget. Woo! It's kind of like finding a treasure chest, you know? Sometimes when you do it, you don't get good loot, just like Friends. That's not really a good. That's not exactly the best example, but it's an example, okay? And that's what we're here for. We are here for real life examples in Minecraft. Fuck, I don't know. That's the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.